What's up guys, Squib here, back with a series of Squib squads, and in this episode I'm going to be reviewing Porto in the Portuguese league. Very good team, amazing players, they've got individuals, but I don't see many people playing with them online, and I have been getting used to them. I've been playing with them quite a bit because they've got some quality players that can score some amazing goals, but they aren't used very much and they are quite underrated. People don't think to use them when they're going to use like Barcelona's and etc. So anyway, I'm going to go into the formations and the best way to set them up. What I like to use is a 4-3-3 formation, and this is a similar one, the default. And the default is actually what I like to use for this kind of setting. Portugal have the same one because it's very attacking. It's very compact in the middle. The three midfield players are very close together, so it makes it very hard for the opponents to break through down the middle, and the three forwards are very wide, a lot of space for them to move around in, play the 1-2s, etc. So that's how I like to have my formation, very attacking. Pretty much it's whatever suits you best, but for this setup is that default formation. You go into the squad and you realise they do have some pretty outstanding individuals, like mid-80s ratings, so they're not that underrated, but they are when people compare them to Barcelona and Man United and etc. So the goalkeeper, very good player, Helton. He's quite inexperienced, but he's got a good overall rating. The back line, the defence is not too bad. Rolando's probably the most experienced player there, and Otamendi, average defence, but that's not where the threat's going to come from. It's going to come from attack, and in the midfield they've got brilliant midfielders like Joey Moutinho and Garin. And Garin is an amazing player, and he's got a great long shot on him. I think the power is something like 86 or something, which is quite good. And distance shooter, so he's got power free kick trait and a long shot taker trait. Not skillful at all. Right footed, so I like to play him on the left of the defence, so he's got a bigger target to aim at if he's aiming with his right foot. Joey Moutinho, he doesn't really have any proper traits that I like to use as much, but he's a good player. So Guarin in the midfield, so he can take the long shots if the chances come to him. And then you go into the front three, and I'm sure you've all heard of Hulk, amazing player, left footed. He is a flair player. He's only 4 stars for skills. In FIFA 11 he was 5 stars, but he has been demoted, which I think is unfair, because if you see him play, he pulls off the skills all match, and he can do like all the skills. He's crazy. Left-footed player, so I'm playing him on the right, so he can cut inside again and have the shot. And it's not just the finesse shot that I can cut inside with, because he has got one of the best long shots I think in the game. Very powerful. So he's like one of my favourite players to use in the whole of FIFA, so that's why I like using Porto. This guy, Kleber, he is 2 stars for skills, and that's not what I like to have up front. So I sub him for Christian Rodriguez. He's a 4-star player. There's no other 5-star players in this team apart from Varela, which I'll get onto. He's an average player, this Christian Rodriguez, but he comes in handy if you need to perform some skills, which I like to do in the centre of the attack. Anyway, moving on to the left-hand side, and this is where we have Varela, right-hand side, right-footed player. So I'm playing him on the left so he can cut inside. Portuguese, you might have seen him in the Euros. Hasn't played much for them, but I've used him a lot for the Portugal squad on FIFA. He's 5 stars for skills, 5-star weak foot. Brilliant player, very underrated, even though he's 25 years old. He's been around a lot, but he is very underrated, and he's fast as well. He's a brilliant player. That's who I like to use in that position, nobody else. So that is my Porto squad, just there. Hope you like it. If you're willing to copy this or try something like it, please do, because it's nice to see people experimenting with squads more and like moving on to some more underrated teams, even though they do have some amazing individuals. So thanks very much for watching. Please comment, rate, like, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't. Come check out my channels, check out the latest montages and 1-goal edits, etc. if you like. And thanks for watching, and I'll speak in the next episode.